I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level. Brought me a new shovel.
YouTube.
What's up, YouTube?
Episode 2.
Welcome back.
We made it. Can't believe, Yeah, I guess y'all like us a little bit because y'all want us back up in this thing. We got a lot to talk about tonight. So, we're going to get right into it with some funny videos. First off, when you're in the friend zone and you really don't even know it. Let me go and pull it up.
Alright, see what that's going on, man.
Hey Steve, how are you? Hey Jesse, I love your outfits now. Is this from circa the 70s or early 80s? We drove here in a 1974 bus.
So bad.
That bow tie though, man. I mean, everybody.
It's 70 prom.
Everybody back there is kind of.
About 6 months. That's it. It's new. Oh, it's newish.
We're friends.
We're friends.
We're friends. What do you want to
Can we talk about this not in front of everyone?
Oh no.
single, guys? I'm single.
What? Why she?
No, we're really good friends.
Why she really have to? Wow, she really had to stone on him like that? I mean, look at the people in the background, man. The face. Oh no, bro.
Yeah.
Dang, what?
So this is.
Yeah,
How
you
would
can just
you-
see where his soul was crushed.
We're really good friends.
How would you
You
just
can
not? Y'all wouldn't have that worked out before you got there?
Man, you can just see where his soul.
And she's, I mean, she doesn't really care. She's
Where
just
his-
like, hey,
where his
it's
soul
not that
was-
bad.
Where his soul was crushed.
It's just life. He's like my best friend.
Man, I'm single, guys. I'm single. Cause thanks to
Oh, it's not even. Oh no. How many? Like, huh?
TMZ caught up with him,
For the record, this is what happened.
Okay, please, sure.
so they cleared out.
We were really good friends. We went on together. And we get up there, and I get flustered because I see Wayne Brady. And,
Oh.
we have to
He's nice to
together.
brothers.
And I'm like, you know what? We're not technically together.
When she's like, I'm single, guys, I'm single, that was basically you saying, I'm single, Wayne, I'm single.
So you're just
I'm gonna
single
throw
for
that at you.
Brady.
I mean, you know how some people you give like a pass?
Oh wow, bro, yeah.
Steve's a good guy. Okay?
Oh, she threw that. Oh, she threw the arm around him.
That's not good at all.
Ooh, man.
Man.
God, see, but then, all right. So, what
Don't be-
happens when?
Don't be a Steve.
So what happens when Steve finds a girlfriend, and
She'd probably be very happy
you think so?
because that way Steve can go on.
Steve is her.
Steve is attached to her hip.
Steve is, I bet, but see, I bet it's a symbiotic thing. It's
Okay.
they're both of them.
It's a stalker thing. Up next, live from Alabama.
Kendrick Lamar. So they had a Kendrick Lamar concert. I believe it was at the Hangout. Was that where it was at?
It was
just
down
a
in
concert.
Gulf. It was down in Gulf Shores, Alabama.
So it's at the concert, and Kendrick decides to bring a white fan on stage. I think her name was. Did you get her name? Do you know what her name was? Delaney. I believe it is. It's
I think
Delaney.
it's
So
Yeah.
Delaney gets brought up
Already
on
a straight
stage,
one.
and let's just see what happens
See what
with Delaney.
if you haven't seen it yet. She's up. Make some noise for Delaney.
All right, Delaney.
Ooh.
About to say some Kendrick. I think you can hear the tension in the crowd right now because everybody knows what's coming. So she skipped the first one. The crowd kind of
See, she censored us. I didn't realize she censored herself
on
the first time. And then she. So it's kind of like you kind of knew Delaney.
The crowd's turning on her.
Delaney, it's like you knew it though.
So, that kind of gets into topic we wanted to get into this week,
Right.
man, is just the N-word and the use of it in rap music, because we know rap music is now the top genre of music nowadays, and
Right.
so that means that your fan base isn't always going to be set to one demographic nowadays. You know what I mean? It's, you look at the crowd that's at that concert.
Right. I mean, majority of them folks, look like they were white people, and then the fact that it was white folks throwing her the thumbs down, telling like get her up off the stage shows like,
I mean,
people are more aware than some other folks are.
When it comes down to it, man, there's you got plenty of rappers that don't care.
Yeah, Schoolboy Q just did a little interview not too long ago. Said he writes his stuff for so that he doesn't have a problem with his fans saying that.
And then you have to look at they were at the Hangout, which is like a festival that goes on down in Gulf Shores and everything.
Right.
So that crowd is going to be a lot different than a regular rap concert demographic.
Right.
So it's one of those things where I think
It's in the South too. I mean, let's be real.
It is, and I mean, when you get down to the root of it, we can talk about after the national championship, Alabama won. You had some Alabama fans down in the square,
Tuscaloosa,
singing
playing the exact same song. And then
I mean, that's kind of one of those things. Like, I feel like Kendrick did put her in a bad spot, but the crowd did turn on her once they figured out she censored herself on the first
time.
And then,
it was like, oh well, I censored myself the first time, but I think I should be good to go this next time, which is never.
It's weird, man, because since we're obviously people of color, so for us it's not necessarily one thing that we have to really realize to censor ourselves on or anything like that, because we just
it's just second nature,
and
it ain't for everybody.
But when it comes to
this generation, more this spectrum, for real, man, because you got the old heads that just don't like us saying it at all. You know what I'm saying? Because they still hear that ER at the end. They still
regardless of if it's the A on the end.
Yeah, depending on how we try to flip it and use it in a positive way. At the same time, it's still the basis of it.
Because we can go with what happened with with rap music back in the 90s, and how that gangster rap style came and kind of took that word in and made it full force.
Right. Oh yeah. Because I seen one older white cat. He knew every word to Straight Outta Compton from NWA. I'm talking about he had the
I don't even know that.
And I don't even know that, but he knew every word. And
I guess my final thing on that would be I have a lot of white friends, Caucasian friends. Honestly, to me, we don't even really see color like that when it's just like your close friends. And I think we were saying that some people do get a pass from their friends, and we can say Delaney might have gotten a pass from her friends, but
Delaney, no, that's not universal.
Don't do it universally.
Don't say it out. If you're in your car.
If you're with your friends and
in
stuff,
car
and they're cool, that's cool. But Kendrick, don't bring any more, white people on stage, and any more Delaney's on stage and put them in that situation.
Right.
That's probably
just cut it out.
Right.
Yep. Shout out to my people up north, all the way in New York,
Syracuse, New York.
Seems like some parents got tired of their 30-year-old just squatting in their place.
Yes, so they evicted him and took him to court.
Seems like they gave him 5 notices since February.
One of the notices say, after a discussion with your mother, we have decided you must leave the house immediately. You have 14 days to vacate. You will not be allowed to return. We will take whatever actions are necessary to enforce this decision. Apparently they gave him like $1,100 to get out in one notice.
Gifted my man $1,100 to get his own place. I mean, that's just the love of a parent, man.
I mean, come on, man. I think they told him that he needed to get a job. He needed to get health insurance.
Like, he said he went to be an engineer, but the math was too hard.
Come on, bro.
So, if everybody, CNN had a little report, so let's go and go to that with him.
Welcome.
Hi.
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 Oh, so
Hi.
awkward.
So let me start with you're 30.
Oh, ooh, wow.
Tell
Brooke
his
Baldwin.
Do you not want to find your own place?
Because I don't say big underneath.
No.
No.
Okay, so on the prefer to get
Prefer
out,
to get
let's
out.
rewind for a second, because it's my understanding you've lived, at your parents' house,
Hold his feet to the
rent-free
fire,
for
bro.
8 years, and I know you do your own laundry, buy your own food,
Oh.
but they
With
asked
what
you
money?
5 times, please move out. Why couldn't you guys resolve
His
this
face.
without the court?
I know a guy who looks just like that.
Much of what they were doing to try
Man,
to
it
get me
just
out
looks like-
as a tax, and what I was trying, I was just, but I need, I need reasonable time, and
He has a suit on and still looks like he needs to take a shower.
He literally just
need to
threw
say-
it on.
That had to be said.
days before you're outside in the winter weather, but I don't have the means to do that tomorrow.
What'd you do with the last
Yeah.
minute?
No.
Are you trying to get a job? Because I read that one of the things your parents asked of you, there are jobs available even for those with a poor work history like you. Get one.
Oh.
You have to work.
It's just like-
I'm doing what's best for me, and
Look at the sideways face that she has.
She got a yeah, whatever.
got
A yeah, whatever face.
And
Well, you want it to be tomorrow. It just isn't tomorrow because you don't have the means
Right.
yet to make it tomorrow. Here's the next thing.
He needs a deep breath.
Oh, yeah, right.
Literally a water break.
He's got to take a sip of water after all spitting out all that crap.
This is rough. Oh, man.
Take a sip of your water. Do you not?
All those things in my
So your
parents'
parents took you to
house.
court, though, out of their home, and you sat there and you
Right.
represented yourself, and
Some
you
of
argued that you should have
So many other things going on
He
CNN.
represented himself.
Honestly, by the time maybe you'll leave it.
So-
Oh, Lord.
The court didn't decide in your favor. Will you fight the court? Will you fight your parents on this?
I'm going to send a letter that I've already prepared to my parents.
He's gonna send a strongly worded letter.
All right, Mike. I had. We got Mike off right about that, man. I had enough about Mike Ray.
Mike said he's gonna send.
Mike said
Strongly
he's gonna
worded
send a
letter.
letter.
To his parents, he's gonna send them to his parents. He's gonna slide it under the door. Is that what he's gonna do?
Mike, get yourself together.
Mike, what we need you to do, we need you to go out. Actually, you don't even have to go anywhere. Get a job online, try to find something to do, and move the hell out of your parents' house, bro. Man, it was kind of a sad day for sports this week.
No, really. Tell me about it.
The NFL has a new policy.
Oh yes, I did hear about that.
For the national anthem. The policy, the NFL owners have unanimously approved a new national anthem policy that requires players to stand if they are on the field during a performance, but gives them the option to remain in the locker room if they prefer. The policy subjects teams to a fine if a player or any other team personnel do not show respect for the anthem. That includes any attempt to sit or kneel, and I think the team gets fined and then the player gets fined.
Yeah, player has to pay a separate fine. Man, the whole kneeling thing. I mean, it originally kind of started with Colin Kaepernick. The message
Who's still not doesn't have a contract.
Still not in the league. The whole thing he did it for was just injustices against pretty much black folks, and the whole message of why he even started it then got warped, and the media and get their hands on it and take it and do it and what they want to do with it.
Man, one thing I don't think people realize is that Nate Boyer, who was also a player that he was teammates with,
Right.
Colin was actually sitting for the national anthem, and Nate actually wrote him an open letter and said that, hey man, to show respect for our fallen brothers, we kneel instead. And actually Nate went and kneeled with him during the national anthem earlier, in the season.
I do remember that.
When the last season that Kaepernick was playing. So, it's just one of those things, man, that it's just seeing the NFL that makes the NFL this week's hater of the week.
Man, the true reason they're the hater of the week is because Guy Kaepernick out of there for kneeling, and then next year, within a year, the whole NFL wants to take a knee to spite the president. I mean,
exactly.
And it's like y'all sound like y'all look like it makes y'all look so bad, and now y'all want to put the NFL anthem policy into place to try to band-aid it, thinking that's gonna make things better when righteously you really made it worse.
Alienated a whole other section of your fan base.
Because the story's gonna be is who's in the locker room, who's out on the field,
Exactly.
Which, like you said, y'all are the NFL as a whole. Goodell, you are the hater of the week.
Hater of the week.
Because y'all didn't even consult the players union about it. Players Association.
Now, one thing that is a little weird is that all the owners voted unanimously. Apparently, there were some that decided to abstain from the vote.
Oh yeah.
But one owner
in general,
so
which goes to our real OG of the week.
Yeah, that would be the Jets owner, who said that he would actually, go ahead and pay the fine for the team and for the players. So that's one thing, man. It's just like there's really no need to sit out there and criticize somebody's right to protest. We understand that it's during the national anthem and that they are getting paid to play, but one of those things is that the NFL is already paying for patriotism anyway,
right?
Because they have a contract with the Defense Department to do those national anthems. So it's just one of those things. You probably should have stayed away from NFL. It's not a good look for you.
Not a good look. Y'all already know we gotta go on a little something fun. We appreciate y'all kicking with us, but
Thank you guys.
like the Blue Ranger, we got a jug on up out of here.
Hey, let's get it. The cowboy boots, man. You gotta. The heel toe. Oh man.
Okay. Appreciate y'all kicking it.
Thanks.
We
guys.
out.
I'ma work it out.